Cat, I'm a kitty cat, and I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cat, I'm a kitty cat, and I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cat, I'm a kitty cat, and I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cat, I'm a kitty cat, and I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cat, I'm a kitty.
Sorry, that went a little longer than I wanted it to, but that was one of the YouTube videos I would watch when YouTube was first coming out in 2008. Me and my best friends would laugh at this. But anyways, on to what we were talking about prior. We're moving on in our packet now, so if you want to go to the green little half sheet of paper, Oliver loves learning. Just kidding. He hates being social. So being on the camera probably freaked him out. But anyways, we're moving on to our packet. So if you want to find that half sheet of green paper, this is us moving on. In this video today, we're going to read through hopefully both of these, and you'll do the questions on your own. There is a little code to break about Harriet Tubman in that packet, so something to kind of break up the reading and notes and monotonous activities of your packet. And then lastly, there's going to be a little part where you have to be creative, and I'm making you think. You have to use some of the actual codes and phrases that people on the Underground Railroad would use to write a journal as if you are traveling the Underground Railroad. You have to use at least 6 codes or phrases in your writing. And then I also put on the bottom just to kind of take some time. It's fascinating to learn about the Underground Railroad if you want to do your own research. You could also draw how you feel about this quarantine break below. So into the reading up on the first page about the Underground Railroad. The Underground Railroad was a name given to a network of people, houses, and secret hiding places used by slaves to escape slavery in the South. The word underground, indicates the secrecy that these escapees required. The word railroad refers to the way that this network transported people. It is not underground. It is not a railroad. Those are code words. Underground meaning no one knows about it. Railroad meaning the way people are transported. They walk, they stop. There's a safe house or a safe station. They walk, they stop. Just like a train, but it is not a train. Members of the Underground Railroad used the same vocabulary as railroads of the time. They wanted to confuse people. Saying there's a conductor, you might actually think of a train conductor, not someone on this. The conductors were the people who led the slaves along the route. The stations or depots were places. The stations or depots were the places where they stopped and hid along the way. These were sometimes secret hideouts and sometimes people's home. Remember, people who helped the network by providing money or food were sometimes called stockholders. All kinds of people from all kinds of backgrounds worked in the Underground Railroad. Some, like the famous conductor Harriet Tubman, were former slaves who, after getting their own freedom, returned to the South to help more slaves escape. Others were white people who did not believe in slavery. These people, like the Quakers from the North, allowed their homes to be used as stations, as well as providing food and supplies. Most travel was done at night on foot. Escaping slaves had to sneak from station to station, between 10 and 20 miles at a time, without getting caught. Their time at each station varied, depending on whether or not it was safe for them to move on. Both working for and using the Underground Railroad was extremely dangerous. It was illegal to help slaves escape, and conductors could be hanged. So we're going to start talking about fugitive slave laws, meaning anybody caught in the North that looks like a slave, they would be taken back. If you were caught helping slaves, same thing, you're going to be punished. The Underground Railroad lasted from about 1810 into the 1860s. Because the activity was secret, it was hard to say exactly how many slaves escaped during that time, but estimates put the number at about 100,000. There's some questions on that. Oh, rats, I got 30 seconds. Well, we'll pick back up on Harriet Tubman in the next video and hear a little bit of her story. And that's it for this video. I'll catch you in video 14. Bye.